Hi, it's Fiona from Free Little Cubs. Today I'm going to show you how to make these beautiful macrame hairbands. So to start, you're going to bring your two ends together, make a loop and bring the long pieces of the cord under the two starting loops. Then bring the long pieces over the starting cord. You want to bring them then under the loop created at the start. And tighten up the knot that you've just created. You'll probably want a slightly shorter tail than what I've made here. Now we're going to start creating the rest of the knots. So you're going to bring your cord under and up through your previous loop that you've just created. You'll want to pull the cord all the way through, but leave a loop to your right hand side as you do this. Make sure your cords aren't twisted as you go, they need to lie flat and not overlapping. Pull the long end of the cord to make a smaller loop. Bring the long ends of the cord down through the new loop and pull it all the way through. I'll do a few more solely just now, and then we're going to move on if you're starting to feel a bit more confident on how to do more than one loop at a time. Make sure to tighten up your knots either as you go, or you can do them in a little group like I've done here. When you're feeling a bit more confident with the knots, you can create 4 or 5 at the same time. You do this by not pulling the working cord all the way through on the last step of the knot and creating your next hoop to work through it. This will make the process quicker, but it can cause your cords to be a bit twisted when you start to tighten them up. However, it is easy to fix if this does happen, as you can see with what's happened with me here. Just continue on now until you get to the very end of the cord and I'll meet you back there. You want to snip off the ends but leave a little bit so that you're able to tuck it behind. I like to pull out the middle of the cord as well on the ends. It just makes the cord a bit thinner and sits nicer when you're gluing it to your hairband base. I normally like the cord to be a little bit longer here, but because I left a longer tail at the start, this one's a bit shorter than what I normally use, but it still works fine. You're now going to use your glue gun to glue the tail ends to the main part. Try not to use too much as it can seep out of the sides of the hairband that you're making. Once you've done that, you're then going to glue the hairband. I always like to just double check where the starting point is going to be. For the very first part of the hairband, you're going to put one little line of glue up the middle. You don't want it going near the ends because then it starts to seep out and you can see it. Place it onto the Macrame hairband and just push it to stick it in place. I like to hold it for a few seconds as well to make sure it's not going to be moving. For the wider parts of the hairband, I normally put the glue on in a zigzag, but again, I don't go near the edges because it can sometimes seep over and you would see it. And that's it. I'd normally put the hairband to the side for a wee while just to completely let the glue dry, but I have also used it straight away after making one too.